A VA medical center in Wisconsin accused of handing out drugs like candy.
About a week and a half before he died, he was frustrated. They put him back on one medication that they had him on earlier that he went crazy from, and they put him on a smaller amount this last time, which I didn't understand why the doctor put him back on this again. And he started to get anxiety built up, and he couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah. That's Marv Simkowski here on Fox and Friends yesterday. His son Jason, a Marine, 35 years old, died of an overdose. So why is no one being held criminally responsible, and can they be? Here right now is Peter Johnson Jr. Peter?
They can, they should, they must. In my opinion, that's manslaughter. That's manslaughter, and somebody should go to jail because of what happened to that Marine. And we have a cavalcade of deaths here. According to one report, 33 deaths at that Toma facility of the VA. And you know what? At this point, nothing is going to happen. The DEA is looking at it. The Inspector General is looking at it. This one is looking at it. That one is looking at it. One doctor, according to some reports, Dr. Houlihan, was responsible or treating patients who died of overdoses.
Right. 6
different patients. At that facility, they had 2 patients die in the parking lot, Steve.
Oh, my goodness.
The parking lot with regard to drugs. So you're giving opioids, you're giving hydrocodone, you're giving oxycodone, you're giving morphine to people at a rate 20 or 40 times approximately what they had done in the past. So I call it the stupefaction of American veterans. Let's zombify American veterans. And it's going on at other facilities in the United States based upon what I have been told and based upon what I learned last year from the thousands of emails that I got from veterans and their families.
See, when Marv was talking to us yesterday, he made it very clear.
Yeah.
He checked his son in because his son said, I'm having a problem. He goes there. Marv gets a phone call from his son and says, they've got me on so many drugs, I don't know what I'm doing. And then he sat down with the doctor, who chewed him out because he called him on the carpet and reported to the supervisor. And then the doctor put him on another opiate, and then he died.
Whistleblowers being blown off, veterans who are not taking the drugs and may have been selling them, drug tests, so they weren't even taking them. They gave them more. It's not enough to cry for our veterans. Congress needs to step up. The president needs to step up. We've said it 10 different times. We cannot zombify America's veterans. They cannot be subjected to a substandard medical culture. They deserve what we deserve. They deserve the very, very best. And they're being made drug addicts. Drug addicts. That's their reward for service.
Marv told me yesterday, he said the VA killed his son.
I agree with him. I don't think there's any question. He needs to sue, and people need to be indicted. That's the only remedy we have.
All right. Let's hope he does.
I hope he does, too.
All right. Peter, thank you.
It's wrong.
Okay.